Hi, everyone. About a minute on Friday's landmark ruling on the Chevron Doctrine. Before I get to that, if you don't know me, my name is Robert Bryce. I've been writing about energy and power for more than 30 years. On this channel, I give you the facts and the numbers, not the spin about energy and power. I talk about the things and report on the things you won't read about in the New York Times. Okay, so back to the Chevron Doctrine and this important Supreme Court decision. The issue in this case, and it was known as Loper Bright versus Raimondo, involves the administrative state, the ability of unelected bureaucrats to make rules and that require regulatory compliance. And in this case, the Supreme Court ruled that, in fact, the executive branch, the bureaucracy, had taken too much power from Congress, and that this was a corrective, in fact, to make sure there was more balance of power. And it was long overdue. So on Substack, I wrote about this in a piece called The Supreme Court Axes Chevron Doctrine, Spanks Federal Bureaucracy. I talk about how important this ruling is to the electric sector. And I think it's very important. Why? Because the EPA, just in the last few months, has issued a rule on greenhouse gases that clearly exceeds their authority. They use the Clean Air Act to promulgate a rule that will effectively close all of the coal plants in America and constrain the ability of utilities to build new gas-fired power plants. And they did it under the Clean Air Act. Well, this is clearly not within their jurisdiction, and they did it anyway. So it's just one example, and I focus on it in my piece, saying this is why this matters. This is clearly putting the brakes on the administrative state. I quote a lot of people in the article, but there was a good summary of the decision by the law firm Latham and Watkins, who said that the decision will recalibrate, I'm quoting, recalibrate the balance of power between agencies and the courts, and that is clearly overdue. So it's a landmark decision. Still a lot of debate on how important it is. I think it's very important, and it's going to have an effect, particularly on electric utilities and the ability of the EPA to promulgate rules that hamstring their operations and reduce the affordability and resilience and reliability of the electric sector. So I'll stop there. Look at my piece on Substack. You know where to find me, robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks a lot. See ya.